Match Day Live people. Let me know where you're watching for. Let me know if the sound are good. We'll hop on the Match Day Live to give you all games from the Premier League and also other leagues around the world. And it's been a very there are a lot of matches going on today from the English Premier League. 4 matches live, and ole ole ole. Ale, ale, ale. The Liverpool team and Nottingham Forest are on to the pitch at the moment. And let me give you some result from the German Bundesliga as we stand right now. Stuttgart have taken the lead against Borussia Mönchengladbach by 1-0. And it's been a very impressive start for Stuttgart so far this season. And the lead by 1-0. Like I said, it hasn't been an impressive start for Stuttgart this season, but they are taking the lead through on dive in the 21st minute of the game. And in the game between Hoffenheim and defending champion Bayer Leverkusen has taken the lead in that game. There was a VAR decision to be decided in that game, but the referee wanted to go for Terrier, and Boniface was the assister in that game. And from the other game from the German Bundesliga, Freiburg and Bochum are still playing a goalless draw at the moment. Leipzig and Union Berlin currently playing goalless. Wolfsburg and Eintracht Frankfurt are playing a goalless draw. And I can tell you, Real Mallorca has gone down to a goal 2-1 as Villarreal has scored in the 96th minute of the game. Remember, Mallorca had 1 player down in the game, and Villarreal has taken the lead in the 94th minute. Perez scoring the goal. Perez, a former Arsenal player, has given them the lead in that game. And with barely 2 minutes to play in that game, I can tell you Villarreal are on their way to taking 3 points in that game. And at the moment, they will be sitting second in the league table to continue their impressive start to the season so far with 5 wins as it stands. 5 games so far, 3 wins and 2 draws. And Villarreal are seeking to qualify for the UEFA Champions League this season, whereas Real Mallorca will find themselves sitting 10th in the league table as it stands at the moment. So the English Premier League, as I tell you, is ongoing on. A lot of matches. A goal from the German Bundesliga has just been confirmed as Borussia Mönchengladbach has pegged by Stuttgart in that game in the 27th minute. Goal scored by Alexander Player for scoring for Borussia Mönchengladbach in that game, has given them priority in that game. It's now 1-1 between the two sides. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Stuttgart are playing 1-1. Whereas in the Italian Serie A, Como are defeating Bologna at the moment by 1-0 in that game. Como, remember, coached by Cesc Fabregas, a former Arsenal captain and Chelsea player, has given the Como qualification to the Italian Serie A this season, and currently they are leading Bologna, who were the season wonder last season, by 1-0 in that game in the first half. That's all from the Italian Serie A, and the games are going on at the moment. Rest assured, we'll be giving you live reaction and live result from all the matches around the European football as it comes. Mohamed Salah on our screen right now saying his prayer to God, prayer to Allah. And I believe he's going to have a big say in today's game. And rest assured, we'll be giving you the result from other matches too, as the games are coming thick and fast in all the matches around Europe. Manchester City today will be taking on Brentford. Brentford, who on the other hand will not be with their star striker who made a switch to the Saudi League, and it will not be part of today's game in person of Ivan Toney. Don't forget to tap your screen, people. Tap your screen, people, as we give you results from all the matches currently taking place in Europe Top Flight League at the moment. Bayer Leverkusen has just increased their lead by 2-0. Let's see if this goal is going to stand, because it's a VAR check at the moment, and it's 2-0 for Bayer Leverkusen, and Victor Boniface is the scorer of the goal so far, and their lead often by 2-0. Today's game wasn't in any doubt, but because they lost the last time around, so everybody was thinking they're going to lose on today's game. But at the moment, they are leading by 2-0. Victor Boniface having an assist and a goal in the game so far. The games are coming thick and fast. The games are starting. A lot of teams are playing. The FA Cup qualification is also going on, but I don't think we'll be able to give you the result from that game. But at the end of the matches, we're able to give you the final scores from the FA Cup qualification. Nottingham Forest are about to take the kickoff so far in the game. The game between West Ham and Fulham have taken place at Craven Cottage. The goal has been scored in the game between Wolfsburg and Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt has taken the lead against Wolfsburg in their home, and currently it's 1-0 in favor of Eintracht Frankfurt in that game. Brighton and Ipswich have kickoff also. McAllister is done. There's an early free kick for Liverpool. McAllister is done. McAllister was a concern in the match build-up with an injury, but at the moment he's been taken down, and I think it's just a sore one. The game restarts, and McAllister is up for Liverpool. Liverpool with the early possession at the moment. Alexander Arnold is a throw-in for Liverpool. Arnold. The first corner kick, early corner kick for Liverpool. Alexander Arnold winning it for Liverpool with just 1 minute to the clock so far. A shock. I think there's a shock right now as Brentford has taken the lead against Manchester City. We say has given Brentford the lead. Weeks has given Brentford the lead against Manchester City. We're just 2 minutes into the match so far. One minute into the game, and Weese has given them the lead. For those of you who were scared about Erling Haaland not starting to the game, I can tell you Erling Haaland start for Manchester City, and they go down at the moment. There's a shock at the moment. Five goals and 3 assists right now for Weezy. His last 6 start for Brentford City. And they're taking the lead. Thomas Frank really have a good record against Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. A sweet ball from there's another one. Get the bomber! Bomber, get the bomber finally! No! Rico Lewis just saved Manchester City from going down 2-0. A very shaky start for Manchester City. That's a very good start. The goals have been few so far. And from all the matches from the English Premier League, it's still goalless around all the 5 matches. Manchester City are the only team to have a goal going down at the moment. Kovacic now with the ball. Walker returning back. Jack Grealish now with the ball. Akanji. To Savino. What can he do? Plays a lovely cross into the taps ball over too close to the goalkeeper, Matt Flecking. And Brentford trying to camp the game at the moment. So let's head over back to the game at Anfield, where Liverpool are taking Nottingham Forest at the moment. And it's still goalless. McAllister to Szoboszlai back to McAllister. To Arnold. Salah now up against Moreno. Oh, Salah! So what is he trying to do there? I don't understand. Taking it back to the Bundesliga, where Offenheim has reduced the deficit to 1 goal, as Berisha has scored 1 goal for Offenheim. Now it's now 1-2 in favor of Bayern Leverkusen. Offenheim has reduced the deficit from 2-0 now to 2-1 at the moment. Nuno Espirito Santos former Wolverhampton Wanderers manager, playing against his former player who is signed in the person of Diego Jota. Mohamed Salah tried to beat his man, but two defenders stopped on the track. So far, so good. Brentford are the only team to have scored right now in the English Premier League, and it's still one goal in favour of them. Goal scored by Jurgen Wieser for Brentford in that game. Alexander trying to find Mohamed Salah on the far side, but unfortunately it didn't go through. Free kick to Nottingham Forest. It's been a very slow goal rush today, as goal has been few so far. Liverpool, yeah, just having more of the ball possession and more of the control. Soberslide taken down by Nottingham Forest. There's a free kick to Liverpool. Take you around the Premier League again, currently going on. Brighton and Ipswich is currently goalless. Crystal Palace and Leicester currently goalless. Fulham and West Ham currently goalless. And the live match currently Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest goalless. And the other match from the other stadium at Etihad sees Manchester City going to go down and Brentford taking the lead. I think that's a foul, but the referee said no. There's a free kick for Liverpool, against Liverpool, I beg your pardon. Now with the ball. McAllister has gone down. McAllister, remember, was a dart for today's game. I think it was accidental kick. Mohamed Salah. And duly dealt with by Moreno. Gravenberg has been penalized. I think it's Konate. Konate has been penalized. I think it's a clear push. That's a clear push. Hans. Aina. Yates. Dominguez to Olaina. Well, I wouldn't get to that as a far stretch. Taking you now to the German Bundesliga, Freiburg has been pegged now as Bochum takes the lead in the 45th minute of the first half. Bochum currently lead by 1-0. Goal was scored by Bohadu. A lovely piece of play by Diaz. Goes to the ground, but the referee didn't see anything wrong in that. Bochum has taken the lead against Freiburg. And at the moment, Freiburg are down by 1-0. The Liverpool fans are The Liverpool fans are rattled at the moment. Liverpool are rattled by the moment. Chris Wood, the flag is offside. A lovely ball to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah moving swiftly on the far right. Mohamed Salah. Oh, just behind Szoboszlai. Oh. McAllister. Arnold. Robinson to Diaz. Gravenberg tried to look at Luis Diaz, but they're not on the same wavelength. Luis Diaz kept the ball in play. Diaz, there you go! And it's smacked against the post by Diaz. A big let up by Diaz. Diaz would have given Liverpool the lead there, and the ball just hit the upright. The post, and it's still goalless at the moment. And taking you to the Italian Serie A, Como has extended their lead by 2-0. Croton Penny, Patrick has given them the lead, to extend their lead in that game, and it's 2 goals for Como in that game. As Como are looking for what would be an impressive win for them this season. And will actually be their first win of the season if they can sustain the result as it is at the moment. The match between Espanyol and Alaves just kicked off. With nearly 20 minutes played so far in all the 2 p.m. kickoff match, Brentford are the only team who have scored into this game through Johan Wissa. Gravenberg. Luis Diaz facing this man, Aina. Aina has done brilliantly to win the ball from Luis Diaz and beat his man swiftly. Plays a lovely diagonal to the left hand side to give Brentford a bit of relief so far in this game. Wood, a lovely 1-2 by Wood. Morgan Giswai tried to win a foul, but the referee said nothing doing wrong. Diego Jota, Mohamed Salah, Salah, and there's a corner kick. I thought it's a corner kick, but the referee had just overruled the system and it's a goal kick. There's a VAR call. There's a VAR call for the goal. Cuomo just scored. And the VAR team are looking at the goal. We switch over currently to see what's going on over there. The referee is in communication with the VAR team. Are Cuomo going to get their second goal or the VAR is going to shock it off? Let's see what the officials are going to decide. The VAR. I don't know what's wrong with the goal. There's no way the Coutinho came from. I don't think the referee has a communication directly from the VAR up. There's a bit of a miscommunication. A Cuomo goal going to stand, or there's going to be an the fourth official is actually making a phone call. I've never seen this in my life before. I'm making a phone call. The referee said the goal stands. Como to Bologna, the referee said the goal is going to stand. But there was a little bit of misconception so far in that game as the VAR team couldn't get us to get the reaction of the game. And a goal from the Etihad at the moment. Let's go over to Etihad to see what's going on there. As I can tell you, Manchester City have equalized and it's 1-1 between Manchester City and Brentford. Remember, Brentford taking the lead in the first minute of the game, and they have been paid back in that game, and it's now 1-1 between the two teams. And I'm trying to get the scorer of the goal so far in that game, and no other person than Erling Haaland getting on the score sheet for Manchester City. There's 1-1 between the two teams. Manchester City restore back priority. Switching over to Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace has been pegged as Jamie Vardy has given Crystal Palace the lead in that game. Wilfred Ndidi, the assister in that game. And Fulham have taken the lead against West Ham. The goals are pouring in at the moment as Fulham are taking the lead against West Ham from Craven Cottage. And Raul Jimenez has given them the lead in that game. Fleckham playing with the lovely bit of play by King Lewis Potter. Surrounded by City players, they won the ball back. Manchester City controlling the pace of the game. Mohamed Akanji now with the ball. Nico Lewis. Manchester City trying to probe Savinio with the ball. Tries to play the 1-2 with Bernardo Silva, but lost the ball. Okay. And wins the ball back. Jack Grealish, Akanji, Kevin, Kovacic lost the boy's hat. So far so good from the 2 p.m. kickoff game so far. Brighton and Ipswich are still playing goalless at the moment. Crystal Palace are down by a goal to no. Jamie Vardy giving Leicester the lead from Selhurst Park. Whereas in the other match between Fulham and West Ham as Jasa gonna go down. Raul Jimenez giving them the lead in the game. And the game between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest still in the stalemate goalless between the two teams. And Manchester City equalized after going to go down by Yunus Wissa in the first minute of the game. Erling Haaland equalizing for them in that game. So it's 1-1 from Manchester City. And moving on to the Italian Serie A, Como are still leading by 2-0 against Bologna. Bologna, who were last season wanderers in the Italian Serie A, find themselves 2 goals down. And from Italian Serie A, Espanyol and Alaves are playing a goalless draw with 10 minutes of the game played so far. That's all from the German Bundesliga at the moment. Currently, the halftime between all the teams. The strike by Kevin De Bruyne. A lovely strike by Kevin De Bruyne. I almost giving them the lead in that game, but goalkeeper Flecker saw that very well. And from the replay, it's actually far from the goal. And at the moment, it's still 1-1 between Manchester City and Brentford. Flecking out with the ball at his feet. Brentford now on the attack. If you can look to the left hand, Mboma charging forward. Oh yeah! I can't just cross the block and it's a corner kick for Brentford. Brentford with a corner kick. Edison after it. I think he got something on it and the ball still. Switching over back to the game from switching over to the game, a live game of today, the game between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. "30 minutes played so far across the country. The goals have been few and scarce. Don't forget tomorrow the game between Tottenham versus Arsenal will be live on the channel. Switched into the Aina. Clearly watch the ball goes out of play. Wins a throw for his club side. Arnold. Lovely piece of play from Arnold. Liverpool are the only team yet to concede a goal in this season Premier League, and from what I'm hearing, no manager has gone the first 4 games of the Premier League season without conceding. Arnold plays a lovely cross cleared by Milinkovic. I think a free kick for Forest. I know this stand for Liverpool. Going back to Etihad, I think a goal has been scored. Erling Haaland has given Manchester City the lead, and it's 2-1. Haaland just scored 2 goals in the game. And I'm kicking myself for removing him as my captain in my FPL Fantasy League. I thought he wasn't going to play because of the injury. And I'm feeling bad so far for doing that decision. Kicking myself for doing that. Mohamed Salah, who I have as my captain at the moment, yet to show any goods at the moment. Corner kick to Liverpool. Corner kick for Liverpool. Arnold to take the corner kick. 10 minutes to half time. I'm just so hungry for removing Arnold! Arnold almost giving Liverpool the lead. Arnold plays a short one. What a good save! McAllister directs the ball across the goal. We're switching over to PSV. PSV has taken the lead against NEC by 1-0 with a man down in the game. So easy. 3 minutes of added time for the game at Liverpool. Still goalless between the two sides. Corner kick for Nottingham Forest. PSV has taken a 2-0 lead. Freiburg and Bochum are now 1-1 between the two teams. Nottingham Forest on the attacking. Half time so far from the game. So let me take you around the country. Brighton and Ipswich currently playing goalless at the moment. Crystal Palace are losing to Leicester by 1-0. Jamie Vardy on the score sheet. Yari Jimenez giving Fulham the lead against West Ham. Liverpool, our official game against Nottingham Forest, currently goalless. And Manchester City, who find themselves 1-0 down in just 1 minute of the game, are now 2-1 up against Brentford City. And from the German Bundesliga, Stuttgart are now 3-1 up against Borussia Mönchengladbach, while Freiburg and Bochum are playing on a 1-1 draw at the moment. Hoffenheim 1, Bayer Leverkusen 2. There's a goalless draw between Union Berlin and RB Leipzig at the moment, while Eintracht Frankfurt find themselves 1 goal up against Wolfsburg in the 61th minute of the game played so far. In the Italian Serie A, Como are currently leading Bologna by 2-1. We are on to the 87th minute of the game so far, and the game between PSV and Nijmegen are currently 2-0 in favor of PSV. Nijmegen are a player down in that game, and it's going to be a long night for them at Steinstadt at the moment. While FC20 find themselves a goal down against Aswali in the 20 minutes so far played in that game. From the Spanish La Liga, España are currently leading by 1-0 in that game. 34 minutes of the game played so far in that match. So we head over to PSV versus Nijmegen to see what's going on over there. We are on to the match between PSV and Nijmegen to see what's going on, and PSV are currently with all the ball possession and 2 goals, and the man up in that game is currently 2 goals to nothing in their favor. Nijmegen with a free kick at the moment. We're 36.5 meters away from the goal. What is it going to do? Let's see. Oh! Almost scoring there. Bakayoko. From the Spanish La Liga, Espanyol have been pegged back as Alaves has equalized in the 36th minute of the match. Half time from the Scottish Premier League, Celtic and Heart are currently playing a goalless draw at the moment. Aberdeen leading Motherwell by 1 goal to nothing. Albania leading St Johnstone by 1 goal to nothing. Rose Country by leading Dundee FC by 2 goals to nothing. While Kilmarnock find themselves a man down and 2-1 down in the first half in that game. For the CAF Champions League, Orlando Pirates has taken the lead against Joining Galaxy of Botswana by 1 goal to nothing in that game. While Red Arrow are losing to TP Mozambique of the Democratic Republic of Congo by 2 goals to nothing, while Emerick of Sudan are finding themselves 2 goals down against Rabbit of Morocco in the 90th minute of the game. With the last match between Petro Atletico of Angola and Miami of the DRC currently see the Miniama leading that game by 1 goal to nothing. While from the CAF Confederations Cup, CL Luzna of Angola playing out a goalless draw with Ukunu of South Africa currently half-time in that game. And from the match between from the Portuguese league, we see Casapia and Mariennes playing out a goalless draw at the moment in that game. From the German Bundesliga, it's 3-1 to Stuttgart away at Borussia Mönchengladbach, while Freiburg have taken the lead against Borussia. Remember, Freiburg went a goal down in that game, but then I find themselves 2-1 up in that game. Why the defending champion are holding on to the 2-1 lead against OFM in the game between OFM and Bayer Leverkusen. Victor Boniface was on the score sheet, and we can tell you, moving over to the game from the Italian Serie A, I think a goal has been scored there. Remember, Bologna find themselves 2 goals down in that game, but at the moment it seems Bologna have restored priority in that game, man. From 2 goals down, the match is now 2-2. Let's go over to see the highlight of that game. We are into the 9th minute of added time, and Bologna has equalized, have been going down 2 goals down in that game. They've pegged back Como by 2-2. Castro playing. That was a lovely goal by Bologna. Bologna, remember, last season wonders have pegged back Como. Como were cruising to a 2-0 win, now find themselves 2-2 at the moment in that game. As we head over now to the match between PSV and Nijmegen to see what's going on over there, and I can tell you it's still goalless, and PSV having more of the ball at the moment, finding themselves a man up in the game as Nijmegen have a player sent out in that game. But Bakayoko now with the ball. What can he do with this attempt? Verdonk Como will be kicking themselves. Having found themselves leading comprehensively in that game by 2-0. It seems like they were going on with all 3 points, but the moment is now. Bakayoko plays a lovely pass. Ledesma, what can he do? Plays it carefully into looking for De Jong. De Jong the back post, and the defender cleared the ball. And it's still PSV with the ball. Pascalina. A lovely pass by decent cross. Bakayoko! Bakayoko clears the ball, and it's still 2-0 in favor of PSV at the moment. And from the West League, we see TNS, the new center, currently leading by 2-0. A lot of in the betting world are hoping for a TNS win at the moment, and even over 2.5 goals, and at the moment it's still 2 goals in favor of TNS, and I know a lot of people will be hoping for the third goal to be scored in that game. And as we move over to the English Premier League, where the halftime at the game between Manchester City and Brentford is 2-1 in favor of Manchester City. Erling Haaland scoring 2 goals in that game, scoring his 9th goal of the season so far. Tillman. We head over to the game between Como and Bologna. Bologna with a free kick in the 97th minute of the game so far. Free kick. The penalty has been awarded to Leipzig in the game against Union Berlin in the 73rd minute of the game. What can they do? And a free kick in a very dangerous position against and also a penalty has been awarded to Bayer Leverkusen in their game. The wall of Como has kept that out. The penalty of Leipzig has been missed. Leipzig has missed the chance to take the lead in that game. Openda has missed the penalty and still goalless between the two sides. Como are going to hold on to a 2-2 draw. A draw that feels like defeat for Como, who find themselves 2 goals up but find themselves pegged back. And we move over to the game between Fulham and West Ham, as Fulham took the lead in the first half through Raul Jimenez. The lead again by 1-0. The game between Marseille and Nice has kicked off in the French League 1. Whoa! A lovely play by Robinson. Traore. That missed me through. Chucked off. Paquetá now with the ball. Kudus now. It's offside. Leicester has doubled their lead in the game. It's now 2-0 in favor of Leicester against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace find themselves 2 goals down at home to Leicester. Crystal Palace, I think Crystal Palace have scored back, but the referee assistant raises flag for an offside. Let's see what's going to be the decision. I think it's actually offside. It's actually offside. Goal will be chalked off. It's offside. From where I am, from way offside. The goal will be chalked off. I think it's offside. It's offside. I don't know why this VR decision is taking so. Whoa! It's actually onside. From where I was looking at it, it looks offside, but from the goal has been given, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Crystal Palace have reviewed the deficit. It's now 2-1. TNS has actually extended their lead. It's now 3-0 to TNS. And a lot of people in the betting world will be happy with that scoreline at the moment. Lovely turn by Izzy. Is it foul? Yes, says the referee. Celtic has taken the lead against, and TNS has increased the lead. It's now 4-0 to TNS, while Celtic has taken the lead against Art in the game through a penalty in the match. Mohamed Salah. We can tell you from the CAF Champions League, from 2-0 down, Al Malik of Sudan have equalized against Rabat of Morocco. It's now 2-2 between two of them. Miss Balos, thanks for the rose you sent. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure giving you guys the matches so far. Thank you for the roses. Crystal Palace, Sistrel Leicester City by 2-1. PSV are still 2 goals up and a man up in their game against Nijmegen. Olahina is really having a impressive game so far in this match. Crystal Palace now on the attack. Freiburg currently leading by 2 goals to 1, are looking to extend their lead. Liverpool are still playing a goalless at the moment. A lovely pass to Diaz! Oh, Robinson was just unable, flat-footed and couldn't reach the ball. And Freiburg has extended their lead now to 3-1 against Bochum. It's now 3 goals to 1. And Freiburg looking set to take all 3 points against Bochum. Celtic taking the lead against Art in the game. It's now 1 goal to nothing in that match. And moving on to the game between TNS. TNS find themselves 4-0 up now at the moment, and a lot of people in the betting world will be happy with that score. Currently at 4 goals to nothing. And we're taking you on to the CAF Champions League. The match between El Merreikh of Sudan and FAL Rabat of Morocco has ended in a 2-2 draw between the two teams. And the other match between Galaxy of Botswana and Orlando Pirates is currently 1-0 in the 55th minute in favor of Orlando Pirates away from home. While the game between Maniama, DRC of Congo are playing a 1-0 against Atletico Petro of Angola in the 57th minute in that game. While from the CAF Confederations Cup, we see Lunda of Angola playing a goalless draw with Sekuhume of I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. Sekuhume of South Africa is now currently goalless between the two teams, while Bekani and Deji are playing a goalless draw at the moment. We move on to the Morgan Giswart! I couldn't get any call in that game, and the ball went out of the play. Half time so far between PSV and Nijmegen. PSV 2-0 up in the game with the man up in that match. Also, FC 20 are losing at home to Zwolle by 1 goal to nothing in that game. And from the German Bundesliga, I can tell you that Stuttgart, Bayer Leverkusen are leading Hoffenheim by 4 goals to 1 in that match. And the match between Leipzig and Union Berlin still goalless at the moment. Remember, Union Berlin gave away a penalty to Leipzig in that game, and the penalty was missed by Opendorf in the match. By Wolfsburg and Eintracht Frankfurt still find themselves 1 goal to 2 in favor of Eintracht Frankfurt away from home in that match. Crystal Palace match is still 1-2 in favor of Leicester in the game. Marseille and Nice are currently playing the goalless at the moment. 20 minutes of the game played so far in that match. Moving on to the other match from the English Premier League, Brighton are still playing a goalless draw against Ipswich Town, while Crystal Palace still trail by 1 goal to 2 in favor of Leicester, and Fulham are leading by a goal from Raul Jimenez against West Ham in that match. Liverpool, on the other hand, find themselves fair. 61 minutes played so far, playing goalless at the moment. Manchester City leading by 2 goals to 1, who were pegged back in the game at the early minute of the game by 1 goal by Yunus Wissa, but it's currently 2 goals to 1 in favor of Manchester City, and the goal scorer for Manchester City, no other person than Erling Haaland in that match. And thank you for the likes, thank you for the like, thank you for the rose. Miss Baloch. The match between TNS has ended, and it's now ended in the 4-0 win for TNS. Espanyol and Alaves are currently playing 1-1 at the moment for the 7 minutes. And that will be a yellow card, I think, for Robinson. The opportunity for Osunodoi, but Bradley recovers very well. Gravenberg with the ball. Konate. The game between Borussia Mönchengladbach and Stuttgart has ended, and Stuttgart taking all 3 points back home. They won that game by 3-1. Elanga. Darwin Núñez. Easy. Liverpool are piling up pressure at the moment. Bayer Leverkusen match has ended, and they won that game by 4-1. Nottingham Forest, but like a fluffish line. Elanga should be hitting the target from there, in my opinion. We're heading over to the game between Brighton and Ipswich to see what's going on over there. I didn't get you! Almost equalizing for Crystal Palace there. Espanyol was taking the lead against Alvarez. It's now 2-1 in favor of Espanyol. Nottingham Forest, I think, are taking the lead against Liverpool. Espanyol has increased their lead. It's now 3-1 for Espanyol. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? I think it. Oof, this is a very bad tackle. From the French League 1, Marseille has taken the lead against Nice. The movement will confirm the goal scorer. Neo Mopé, the goal scorer for Marseille, scoring his first goal for Marseille. Elanga almost making it 2 goals. Crystal Palace has equalized. It's 2-2. It's really going to be a shocker. Really going to be a shocker if Nottingham Forest hold on to the lead. Fulham match between Fulham and West Ham ended in a 1-1. Danny Hayes equalizing in the 95th minute of the game. And 1-1 between the two teams. It ends. Nottingham Forest have defeated Liverpool at Anfield. 55 years. Nuno Espirito has given Nottingham Forest a very famous win at Anfield. And Virgil van Dijk finally loses his first game. Manchester City, excuse me, Manchester City 2, Brentford 0 is the final score from the Etihad. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 1 is the scoreline from Anfield. Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 2 is the result from Selhurst Park. Brighton 0, Ipswich 0. That's the final score from the Brighton over Antrim Stadium. Marseille currently leading by 1 goal to nothing half time over there. PSV leading by 2 goals to nothing with a man down, it seems. And the final result so far from this game on the 3 p.m. kickoff, Leicester Celtic are still winning by 2 goals to nothing. West Espanyol are 3-2 up against Alaves, 84 minutes of the match so far. And Orlando Pirates has increased their lead now 2-0 against Galaxy of Botswana. And the other match between Maniama and Petro Atletico of Angola is now 1-1 between the two teams. Moving over to the game between Empoli and Juventus, which is yet to kick off. And matches are still going on around the continent, around the world of football. The 3 p.m. game is still going on. FC 20 are now 1-1 against Zwolle in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. Celtic are still 2 goals to 0 against Art in the 98th minute of the match play so far. Albania are 2-0 up against St. Johnstone. And we can tell you from the CAF Champions League, Maniama DRC has scored a 9-minute goal to give them all 3 points. They give them the first leg win over Petro Atletico of Angola in the CAF Champions League qualification match. Atletico Petro were holding on to a first leg draw, but they have been dealt with a late winner, and it's now 2-1 and the final result from the CAF Champions League. And the game also between Orlando Pirates and Drendel Galaxy of Botswana is still 2-0 in favor of Orlando Pirates. Alaves and Espanyol in Spanish La Liga is still 3-2 in favor of Espanyol in that game. And Celtic are into the 9th minute of other time in the match. They're still 2-0 up, while PSV in the other end are still 2 goals up with a man up in that game. 20 and as well playing a 1-1 draw at the moment in that game. We're going to give you all the matches, the result from all the matches at the end of the 2 p.m. kickoff. We're still waiting for other matches to run up, and the match between with Juventus and Empoli is about to kick off. And the match between PSV and NEC is still going on, and it's still 2-0 in favor of PSV. Final score between Celtic and Hearts ends the 2-0 win for Celtic. And that's all we have for you guys for today's games. And rest assured, the weekend roundup will commence on Monday. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the broadcast so far. And thanks for the rose, Mrs. Baloch, and I really appreciate it. Till I see you again, guys. So it's been a pleasure being with you and a privilege. And see you in subsequent video.